Hello everybody and welcome to a new pickups video. It is August right now, at least for this video. I don't know when I'm gonna release this, but it's hot as heck in here. So I got my fan in here, I got my cool drink up here, and I got some games to show you. So let's take a look. Alright guys, so more pickups. I want to start off with Switch games. Everybody loves the Switch. A lot of you are on the Switch hype train, and I think I might jump aboard with these games. So first game I want to show you is, of course, one of my favorites. I've talked about this game since we did the video with Jason on Jason's channel. Horizon Chase Turbo has finally got a physical release. I talked about it in the video before with my development kit, but I want to bring it up to you guys again. I was able to purchase this day one at Best Buy. Best Buy was the one that had it. The PS4 version, they don't. None of the retailers seem to be pushing it, so you usually have to get it online. From what I've seen, I would have preferred the PS4 version over the Switch version, but I'm going to get both anyways. But just to let you know, if you're looking for the PS4 version, you most likely have to buy it online. But if you guys know any retailers that are selling it, let me know. Horizon Chase Turbo is one of the best racing games since Outrun Coast to Coast. If you played Outrun games, you definitely has a familiar feeling to it. A lot of fun. It has I would say, kind of a bumper cars feel to it. You know, if you bump into somebody, they're automatically going to get a boost ahead of you. But once you get the mechanics down, it's really fun and easy. Very easy to get into. Just a lot of fun, and the music is so good. I mean, I got the soundtrack for it. It's got a great soundtrack. So definitely check this one out, guys. Next up here is Raiden 5 for the Switch. I actually got this on the PS4 about a year and a half ago, and now they've released it on the Switch, as you can see. It's nice because this thing actually comes with a soundtrack CD and it comes with a manual, so they went all out for this. I think this is going to have a small print run though, so just be aware of that. The Raiden games are really fun games. Definitely, I think it's going to have a small print run, probably just one print run for this game. So make sure you check this game out, guys. It's a lot of fun, a great shoot 'em up. But if you want to know more about it, check out my review I did on it. I'll put a link in the top somewhere here. You guys can check that out. And next up we have Siberia Delta. Siberia Delta, been waiting for this to come out for the Switch and PS4 for a while now. Thank goodness Dispatch Games is the company who published it, was able to get it out. I don't know what the problems were they were running into with it, but it's finally here. This is what you would definitely call a shoot 'em up that's a bullet hell. I mean, it gets pretty crazy. You want to level up fast in this game so you become stronger and you're able to move faster. But it's the game throws everything at you from the first level. Even though the levels seem very short, I mean they could be pretty tough and challenging sometimes. So just be aware. But that doesn't take away from the fun of the game. It's a good game. It's more. I don't want to say it's a remake of the first Siberia game, but maybe it is. Maybe you guys could tell me in the comments if it is or not. But definitely check this one out. I got this at Best Buy day one. They had it day one. I think GameStop had it day one too, but the PS4 version, they're kind of like pushing back because they want to make sales on the Switch version, see how that does. Then they put the PS4 version out. I think it's lame. They should have put them out both the same day, but whatever. So definitely check this game out on either system. Next up, we have some PS4 games. So I jumped on the hype train with this one. This one looked a lot of fun with the trailer, but I'm not gonna let trailers mess with my head anymore, man. Because not saying this game is bad or anything, but this is Wolfenstein Young Blood, and I figured, you know, what I like with my first-person games is a lot of story with it. And really, the only story cutscenes in this game is in the beginning and then the ending. That's pretty much it. That's from what I heard. I haven't played all the way through the game yet, but it kind of feels that way too. So, not that I don't dislike the game. It's cool, but I need a lot of story to drive me and everything to keep me going. But definitely, I'm gonna give it a chance. The game only costs $30, so I said why not. And that's all I have to pretty much say about it. Wolfenstein Young Blood. It's a cool side story to the main story, I'm guessing. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about it, man. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I was slightly disappointed, but it's all good. Next game here is Injustice: Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition. Yes, the Ultimate Edition has all the DLC characters on the disc, embedded on the disc. I have it on PS3 and the Vita. I picked up the PS4 version because it was like $5. I said, why not? I actually really like this game. I'm not very good at them on a tournament level, but like going against computer, I'm pretty decent. And the character I usually use is Zod. I like Zod because he's just like the opposite of Superman, pretty much. So, but definitely a cool game. This was pretty much like the first game that I think NetherRealm Studios did besides Mortal Kombat. You know, this was their first fray into jumping into like a comic book game or whatnot, or different fighting game besides Mortal Kombat, pretty much. So definitely a solid game, guys. Definitely check this one out, especially if you get it for $5. Next up here is a limited run game. I have this on PS3, but they put it on PS4. They added more characters to it, and limited run brought it out in English. Now, it was already available in Japan as a physical, but of course it's not English friendly. Not that you really need English to play this game. This is a fighting game, and I'm going to try to pronounce the name properly. This is Kiyomi Inbu Ryo Rei. Jesus, dude, this name's horrible, man. Whatever. Anyways, it's a 2D sprite, solid fighting game. It has to do with a lot of, let's read a little bit here, because I think it goes back into the, yeah, I don't know, never mind. All you need to know is it's a good fighting game, a solid fighting game, worth picking up if you can find it for a good price. Like I said, I like fighting games, and this one doesn't let down, but as far as the story, man, I really didn't keep up. It has to do with something with the Chinese dynasty or something like that, so, but no one's going to really care. I mean, they just want to get into the game. Anyways, there's that game. Next up, we have some Neo Geo Pocket games, PAL games. So some of these covers were actually sent to me, and they were empty. And I actually found the games at my local game shop, Super Smash Games. And first game I want to show you is Pocket Tennis. It may not look like a great game for the system, but it actually is a lot of fun. And definitely, I mean, when it comes to Neo Geo Pocket these days, anything you can find for it, pick up, because for some reason everybody's trying to charge a lot of money for it now, and just it's not as widely available like it was before. I mean, even though it was kind of scarce, it wasn't expensive before. I don't know why it jumped up in price, but maybe some of you guys can let me know why that happened. But anyway, Pocket Tennis Color, definitely one you want to pick up. Don't stray away from the sports games on the system. And of course, the most common game you will find on the system, Puzzle Bobble Mini, also known as Bust a Move. Yeah, just Bust a Move, that's right. All the Bust a Move games are pretty much the same. So, yeah, just, I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun, but they're just mostly the same thing. I mean, nothing really changes up. I mean, yeah, so I can't really say anything else about it, but it's definitely a fun game for Neo Geo Pocket, so you see it, definitely pick it up. And the last game on the Neo Geo Pocket, Fatal Fury First Contact. I'm a big fan of the Fatal Fury games, and Fatal Fury First Contact is definitely one you want to pick up. It has the feel of Real Bout Fatal Fury 2. Was it Real Bout 2 is what it's called? But yeah, the last Fatal Fury game before Mark of the Wolves, the one that came out before Mark of the Wolves, the gameplay is like that. A lot of fun. I mean, that's the thing about SNK. They really knew how to make fun fighting games for any platform. Neo Geo Pocket, they did an outstanding job on the fighting games on the system. Fatal Fury First Contact was really one of the top ones on there. And definitely, if you see it out there, pick it up. I say with any Neo Geo Pocket game out there, if you're interested, definitely pick it up if you can find it for a good price. If not, just, yeah, just emulate. Also, we have a lone PlayStation Vita game, and that is back in 1995. Now, back in 1995, games like Resident Evil were just getting started. I think Resident Evil Part 1 came out in late 95 or early 96. Can't really remember. But this game is a throwback to those type of survival horror games, the way they are. Tank controls, you know, weird camera angles and all that good stuff. I love this type of game. The only thing I feel bad about this game is it's a shame that it's only released as a physical on the Vita. I would actually prefer it to be put on a live system. I'm not saying the Vita's dead. It's definitely not dead in PlayAsia, but maybe something like the PS4 or the Switch would have been nice for a physical, you know, but I don't know, man. But putting it on the Vita definitely made it sell out, and everybody's asking for it. I have people asking me on Twitter if I want to part with my copy. I'm like, geez, I just got it. Like, what the heck? But anyways, if you like those old school type games, definitely check out Back in 1995. It's nostalgic. All right, so last two items. I talked about this on my channel before, and I can't talk about it enough. And that is FX Uniyuki for the Genesis and the Dreamcast. FX Uniyuki is a solid platform game and a shoot 'em up game. It's pretty much a hybrid game. It mixes it up, and it's done by Sarmaro, my good friend. Very fun game. I can't wait to talk about my review on this. My review will probably be out before or sometime after this video. I'm not really sure, but definitely, guys, you want to pick this one up, especially if you like your nostalgia for like old school platform games and shoot 'em up games. You cannot go wrong with FX Uniyuki. This game is on point. I love it. I just beat it recently, and I barely beat it too, which is hilarious. I was doing a live stream, and I killed the boss. Well, right before I killed the boss, I had 1 life and 1 health bar right before I killed him. It was insane. And everybody was like, "Yeah, you did it." I didn't think I was going to do it, but I made it happen. So awesome. So FX Uniyuki, definitely pick this one up. I'll leave a link in the description so you guys can check out where to pick it up from. And last but not least, I talked about this in a video before, but I guess I didn't. This was found at Goodwill. And Goodwill, oh my God, I know, right? Cobra Gun Advanced Light Gun. This is a gun for the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation, so you can hook it up to both of those systems. And we found this in box. Found 2 of them in box actually, and they were $5. So very cool to have this. I don't know where I'm going to hook it up yet, but still, it's just nice to find something like this in the box. One of my friends, Trevor, is the one that actually found it, which was cool. So he told me about it, and yeah, I went and picked it up immediately. So yeah. All right, guys. So that does it for this pickups video. Try to keep you guys laced up with what I'm getting in the last few months or whatnot. So anyways, if you guys are enjoying this videos, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions you want to ask me in the comments, let me know. Yeah, that's all I got for you guys. Radical Reggie, and I will see you later.